Guys, my video today is going to be on cold steel knives. The three areas that levels that you can buy them for. Now to start with, you can see I've got a chart here. This was done by Metal Complex. He has this on the internet, so I don't think he's got a problem with us using it as long as I identify he's the one that did this, and he did a good job on that. So the first blade I want to talk about is the AD-15. This is what I'm going to refer to. Oh yes, and also all the prices I'm quoting today will be in Canadian. The purchase price, shipping, taxes, and everything like that. It's ballpark figures, but it gives you an idea of the variances of prices to pay for these. This is the AD-15. This is what I'm going to call the original. I'm going to call this one here the knockoff, and I'm going to call this one the counterfeit. This is the original, and it's got a fiberglass handle on it, and the blade is S35VN, which is up in here, a high-end one right in here. This one I paid $300 for from a commercial retailer here in Canada. This is what they call as a AD-15 Light. This is made by GSM. It has a plastic handle on it, and the label says AUS 10A, which is down in here. This was also bought from a commercial retailer here in Canada, and I paid about $200 for that. Then I go on the internet and I bought this one from AliExpress. It's got a plastic label. It states in here S35VN, which is up in here, but I'll come to that in a minute. This I paid $30 for. And when I bought that one, I bought two of them. And the second one, I took the blade and sent it down to Love Them Knives down in Florida, and he analyzed it for me. And the end results for him, he said it looks like the steel in the blade is comparable to 420 steel. And 420 steel is in the bottom row down here, one row below AUS 10. Interesting though, when he did the Rockwell testing, he had a 53 is what he got for a test on it, and I've got 50 with my equipment here, which is this Subano-san. These are little picks in here. What you do with these is you scratch it, and it gives you an idea of from Rockwell testing from 40 right up to 65. The only problem with these is you can scratch your own knives, but I don't think any retailer is going to let you scratch them. And if you're buying a used one from someplace, I don't think they're going to let you scratch it either. So it's limited on what you can when you can use that. But you can see in here $300 for the original, $200 for the knockoff, and $30 for the counterfeit. Right in here. This is the AD-10. There's the original right in here with a fiberglass handle on it. You can tell by looking at it and feeling it. Blade is S35VN, which of course is up in there. And I paid, and it came out as a 60 on the testing, and this I paid $300 for. This is the AD-10 Light that GSM is putting out, and it has a plastic handle, and it quotes in here, it's the AUS 10. Right in here is what the blade's made out of. This cost about $200. Then I go on AliExpress and I buy one of these for $30. The problem with this is this has got a fiberglass handles on it, and in here, in the blade, right in here for AD-10, it's quoting S35VN. So you take this $30 one and put it right beside a $300 one, and it's next to impossible to tell the difference, unless of course you get them at home, you do a test, and you see this one's around 60 and this was around 50. That's the only way you can tell the difference. You can take them apart, and sometimes in here the washers are a little bit smaller in the counterfeit ones versus the original one. But outside of that, you cannot tell the difference when they're on the internet. That's the scam of the AD10. They could be selling one of these as a used original and say, all right, you don't have to pay me $300, give me, $175 and you can have it. And where you could have went on AliExpress and bought it for $30. The light, not worth buying the light, because the only difference between with the light, you get a plastic label versus or handle versus a fiberglass one on the Counterfeit, and whether the blade materials here or here, I don't think it's such a big difference. And this one here is the SR1. This is an original one right here. You can tell with these, they're green and they're fiberglass. The blade is S35VN on this, and with my tester, Rockwell tester, I got a 65 on that. This I paid $300 for. Then I go to the light one that GSM is selling. That's got a plastic handle on it, and this label in here says it's 8CR, which sits about right in here, similar to the same level as AUS10, so it's right in there. These sell for $200. Then you go on to AliExpress, and AliExpress sells this one for $30, and it's got a plastic handle on it. And what it's quoting here is the 8CR, but I think it's probably closer down to the 3CR down in there. But again, it's only $30 to buy one of them. So $300 for an original, $200 for a knockoff, or $30 for a counterfeit on those ones. We'll go over here and we'll look at the Recon 1. Now, Recon 1 doesn't have a light. It's got the original that you can buy with the S35VN blades, fiberglass handles on it, and these are about $175 to buy one of these. And it came through as a 60 on my Rockwell testing. Then I go on AliExpress and I buy one of these counterfeits, which has got fiberglass handles. The blade in here says AUS10, but I suspect it's probably down in this range in here like the other counterfeits are. You can tell by looking at the blade, the blackness on the blade for the original is shinier, and the one on the counterfeit is duller. But when you're on the internet looking at these, if someone's trying to sell you a used one, it's impossible, with the exception of reading those two right in there. This one here is the Air Light. Now, they call them lights, but they came out over 10 years ago when Coldwell hadn't been bought by GSM. So I'm going to refer to this as an original Air Light. Fiberglass handle on here, and the blade is made out of 4116, which sits right in here. It's a nice little knife, and I paid $115 for that, and it has a sorry, that was a mistake there. That's AUS10 right in here for the Air Light. And I paid $115 for that from a commercial retailer. This is the counterfeit from AliExpress, and it quotes AUS10 on there, but I think it's down in here similar to the other ones. But on the other hand, I only paid $25 for that. It's got a fiberglass handle, and it's a little thicker than the other one because I made some acrylic liners to go in there, so it's got a little better grip on it. The last one up here, the last set, would be the Pro Light. This is the original Pro Light, which it's got a plastic handle on it, and the blade material is 4116, that one that it's being quoted. This I paid $70 for it, again buying from a commercial retailer, and I'll refer to this as the original. There's no in-between one on this. Then I go on AliExpress and I bought this one, and this one quotes 4116, the same. It's got the plastic handles on it. I put some liners in there to make it a little thicker. This I only paid $25 for. So 70 bucks for that and 25 bucks for that. My last one over here is the AK-47. Now I can't find an AK-47 light, neither can I find an AK-47 counterfeit. So I think if you buy one of these, you get the original. It's got extra thick liners in here, so it's got a very nice grip to it now to hold. And it came out as 60. So I think you buy one of these, you'll get the original all the time. So in summary, what I'm trying to say is if you want to spend the money and you want to get top quality, go to the commercial dealers, spend your $300 or whatever it is over here, and buy from them, and you'll be totally happy. If you think you're going to save a little money by buying one of these lights or buying something used on the internet, I think it's just a big mistake. You might as well go right to AliExpress and buy these for $30 versus paying $200 for a light. You can have this for $30. You can buy 6 of these. Some people say the blade wears out faster, but if you have the 6, I think it's going to outlast you. But you can't tell the difference. Both of them have plastic handles on them, and the blade material is either here or here, which is pretty close. So I would recommend strongly buy the original or buy the counterfeit. Anything in between, be careful, guys, and just personally I would just stay away. I bought them for this video that we're doing. All right, I hope that helps some guys out there shopping for knives and can't make up their mind whether they should buy an original for the $300, buy a light for $200, or a counterfeit for $30. All right, thank you.